I still remember one and only Onyame Jesus, an Hollywood actor and their top content creator. Don't forget.
Fulani bandits pay with their lives in Ogwuashi Ukwu as locals strike fearlessly. This is the story moving around now, and the gist is hot. People of Ogwuashi Ukwu, a town in Delta State, were said to have faced bandits head-on. These bandits, many of them suspected kidnappers who had been troubling travelers on the roads and disturbing farmers in their own farmlands, finally met stiff resistance. The report coming out says the locals, tired of ransom demands and repeated attacks, refused to run this time. They came together, confronted the attackers, and some of the bandits lost their lives in the process. My people, this is a very serious matter. Please, before I go deeper into the details, take 1 second to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because we must continue to shine light on stories like this. Ogwuashi Ukwu is not just any village, it is a well-known community in Antioquia South local government of Delta State. For many months now, residents there have been crying out, saying kidnappers were operating freely, farmers could no longer go to their farms without fear, and travelers on the main roads were constantly harassed. Bandits would block the road, carry people into the bush, and demand heavy ransom from families who already have very little. Imagine that kind of life. Imagine mothers, fathers, children, always worried about who will come back home safely. It has been tension upon tension. That is why this news of locals striking back has gone wide. People see it as a sign of courage, but also as a sign of desperation. Please, my viewers, don't forget, like this video now and subscribe. When you subscribe, you help me bring you more real stories happening in our communities. Now let's break it down. Why did this clash happen? For long, people in that area have been pleading with government and security agencies. They have been calling for helicopters to raid the forests where bandits hide, because everyone knows these criminals do not just appear from the sky. They stay in camps inside thick forests, waiting to attack. But because the response has been slow, communities like Ogwuashi Ukwu decided to defend themselves. In this latest incident, eyewitness accounts suggest the bandits tried to attack, but the locals resisted strongly. Some of those criminals fell, others fled. It was not without risk. Whenever locals go up against well-armed groups, there can be casualties on both sides. But in this case, the bandits paid with their lives. Once again, please like this video and subscribe, because together we must continue to track these issues. Let's look at the bigger picture. This problem is not just in Ogwuashi Ukwu. Across Nigeria, many states have been facing banditry, kidnappings, and clashes between herders and farmers. In Plateau, Benue, Kaduna, Zamfara, Katsina, Niger, even down to Ondo and Edo, we hear similar stories. Communities rise up, vigilante groups form. Sometimes they record success, sometimes they suffer tragic losses. For example, just weeks ago in Plateau, vigilante members were ambushed and dozens were killed by bandits. That shows you how dangerous it is when ordinary citizens without enough weapons or protection face heavily armed groups. That is why the call for proper state security is still very loud. Please, if you are following me, don't forget, like and subscribe right now, because the more you support, the more I will continue to give you clear updates on situations like this. In Delta, people are especially worried because these kidnappings affect daily life. Traders cannot move goods freely, farmers abandon their farmlands, and transport drivers fear carrying passengers along certain roads. Once bandits take over a forest route, everyone who uses that road is at risk. And when ransom is demanded, families sell properties, borrow from relatives, or lose everything just to get their loved one back. So when locals in Ogwuashi Ukwu stood up fearlessly, many Nigerians felt it was long overdue. They saw it as communities saying, enough is enough. But here is the deeper problem. When communities fight back, sometimes innocent lives can be lost. What if someone is wrongly accused of being a bandit? What if revenge attacks follow? That is why experts always say, yes, communities can defend themselves, but it must be coordinated with legal security structures. Otherwise, the cycle of violence will continue. If vigilantes kill today, bandits may come tomorrow for revenge, and the circle will not end.
Don't forget.
Please pause with me and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what you think. Do you believe communities should take matters into their own hands, or should they wait for...
Onyame Jesus is my name, and I'm a Hollywood actor and they are top content creator. Anyway, you are getting this message, make it go viral. Hey, Syrian, serious, see wahala. This one is happening live in Ogwuashi. Yes, the locals, yes, the vigilante, the men on the ground, the hunters, they said no. This nonsense must stop. Yes, this can't continue in our town. I keep saying it, especially in Imo State, especially in Okigwe. Yes, Okigwe people, you people welcome to this nonsense, and now it's affecting you people seriously, and you are blaming Gentle, blaming Botuzo, blaming Makeup, blaming Simon Iba, blaming this person, blaming the other person. Why you were the one that embraced it? Yes, you see, now the same you will come together again and say no, enough is enough. We don't need it again. But minus that, you keep on suffering from it. Now, the local men, the men on the ground in Delta State, yes, Ogwuashi, have gathered together now and say no, we don't want this anymore. We don't need this anymore. Yes. Man, I don't know. We don't need it. And immediately, you have that is also okay, also all the herdsmen everybody's on the run now. See to it, everybody now is on the run. You see, no be small thing. So if your village, if your city, if your town, if your side have not decided, then I don't know what you're waiting for. But you can take that decision now. Waiting for government, you are the government. Waiting for General Musa to come. Whether for waiting for President Buhari to give order, my dear, you are the government. You are the Musa now. You are the Buhari now. You are the Tinubu now. Buhari don't die. That is it. Make this video go viral as you are getting this video, and take a bold step now.